Welcome to the YouTube channel Pcmb Tutorials. I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to learn class 9th chemistry chapter Metallurgy part 6. I'm sorry we stopped in previous part 5 due to some reason. Now let us continue where we were going to start with the topic chemical properties of iron. So first chemical property of iron is action with air. So action of iron with ordinary temperature is no action. No action, and iron on exposure to moist air gives brown coating of iron oxide and iron hydroxide is formed. 4Fe plus 3O2 plus 3H2O gives Fe2O3 plus 2FeOH bracket 3, which is rust. Iron on heating gives magnetic oxide of iron. 3Fe plus 2O2 gives Fe3O4 triferric tetraoxide. Then the next chemical properties will continue after some topics. Let us see rusting of iron. Rusting of iron. Rusting is an oxidation reaction which can be defined as slow oxidation of iron into oxides by the oxygen of air in the presence of moisture. Then mechanism of rusting. Different parts of the surface of the iron acts as cathode and anode. The impurities acts as electrolyte. Iron acting as anode is oxidized to Fe plus 2 ions which combine with OH minus ion of water to give FeOH bracket 2. Fe minus 2 electron gives Fe plus 2. Fe plus 2 plus 2OH minus gives minus 2 electron FeOH bracket 2. Then FeOH bracket 2 is then oxidized by air to form FeOH bracket 3. 4FeOH bracket 2 plus O2 plus 2H2O gives 4FeOH bracket 3. Iron hydroxide is often written as Fe2O3 dot 3H2O. Variable amounts of water may be removed from it to form the material commonly called rust. Fe2O3 dot 3H2O. Factors essential for rusting of iron. So, the factors essential for rusting of iron are moisture and oxygen. Rusting of iron occurs only when both factors are present, moisture and oxygen. Then shocking rust. The fact says that concrete is the most widely used building material. It is reinforced by steel rods which make it more stronger. However, some concrete buildings and bridges are showing signs of weakness and are cracking. This is because the steel inside the concreting is rusting away and rust takes up much more space than steel. Hence, the concrete cracks, but scientists have found a way to stop this. A small electric current passing through the steel will protect it. Many new structures may be protected this way. Some methods to prevent rusting. First is electronic protection. This process is helpful when iron has to be in contact with water, that is ships, etc. In this process, pieces of more reactive metals such as magnesium are attached to iron. When it comes in contact with water, magnesium liberates electrons which flow into iron by ionization. These electrons prevent iron from ionizing as it gets extra electrons from the more reactive metal magnesium. In other words, rusting is prevented. Second is forming insoluble iron compounds. Iron, on being treated with superheated steam, forms a layer of ferrosulfuric oxide Fe3O4 on the surface. This layer is not affected by moist air. Third is alloy formation. The alloy of iron has a strong resistance to rusting. Iron can be converted to stainless steel by fusing it with carbon, chromium, and nickel in a definite proportion. Fourth is protective coating. Rusting can be prevented by applying a protective coating on the surface of iron so it does not come into contact with air. The coating is of two types, non-metallic coating and metallic coating. So let us see metallic coating. It can be used by paint, tar, greasing, enameling, plastic, and metallic coating can be used by galvanizing, tin plating, electroplating, and alloying. Then the topic fact is testimony for Indian metallurgy. The famous iron pillar standing next to the world famous Qutub Minar, erected in the golden age of Gupta dynasty, is a marvel. It is amazing that after all these days, this pillar stands erect without damage. Tourists are confounded and puzzled as to show how a piece of ancient craftsmanship has stayed rust free. The approximate chemical composition of this pillar is as follows: 0.25% carbon, 0.04% silicon, 0.17 phosphorus, and 0.002% sulfur. Rest is all iron. Then the chemical properties of iron. This was first. Let us see the second one, which is action with water. Iron with cold water gives no reaction, whereas iron with steam, hydrogen is liberated. 3Fe plus 4H2O gives reversible reaction Fe3O4 plus 4H2. Third is action with acids. Action with acids. With dilute HCl gives hydrogen, Fe plus 2HCl gives FeCl2 plus H2. With dilute H2SO4 gives hydrogen, Fe plus H2SO4 gives FeSO4 plus H2. With dilute HNO3 gives nitric oxide, 3Fe plus 8HNO3 gives 3FeNO3 bracket 2 plus 2NO plus 4H2O. With concentrated H2SO4 gives sulfur dioxide, Fe plus 2H2SO4 gives FeSO4 plus SO2 plus 2H2O. With concentrated HNO3 makes iron passive due to protective layer of Fe3O4. Fourth is action with alkalis. Action with alkalis. No reaction. Fifth is action with non-metals. Action with non-metals. First is with halogens give halide. 2Fe plus 3Cl2 gives 2FeCl3. Second is with sulfur gives sulfide. Fe plus S gives FeS. Sixth is displacement reaction. As iron occupies a higher position in the activity series, it displaces metals like copper and silver from their salts. CuSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Cu. AgNO3 plus Fe gives FeNO3 bracket 2 plus 2 Ag. Now there are the uses of different forms of iron. First, pig iron, used in making drain pipes and gutter covers to make machine parts, engine cylinder blocks, stoves, etc. Reason, as it is brittle, non-malleable and non-ductile. Wrought iron, it is used in making chains, anchors, electromagnets. Reason, it is malleable, ductile, resistant to corrosion and can withstand strain. Steel, used in automobiles, machines, utensils and cutlery packaging and shipping material and electrical equipment. Then there are two facts. After that we will see steel, manufacture of steel by open hearth process, advantages of open hearth process, its uses, then alloys, types of alloys. This all we will see in part 7, and part 7 will be the last part of this chapter, metallurgy. I hope you have understood till this. Let us meet in part 7. Like this is the foundation of class 9th. We have covered the foundation of class 8th and 7th too. The links are given in the description. Please go and check through it. I hope you have understood till this. Thank you for watching. Let us meet in part 7.